Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this video is going to be very different because I'm not going to talk about how you grow your plants, but I'm going to talk about how you maintain your cactus. It is very easy to keep a plant. You can go in a shop and just buy a plant and then kill it within 1 or 2 months. That is usually happen with most of you. I'm going to share something very important that is nobody is going to share with you. Okay, whenever we buy a plant, it is very costly, especially cactus, and when it dies, actually pains a lot. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some tricks so that you don't kill your plants so often as I used to. I have experience of around 5 years, you can say, in growing cactus. See my collection. So it's winter. It's going to be, I think, 15 today. So it's kind of a midwinter in India. Okay, and the temperature is going to drop soon, and these cactus are going to be in a dormancy stage, kind of, in January for a month or so. But temperature usually don't drop beyond, you can say, in the night 2 degrees, 3 degrees maximum, like minimum temperature usually like that. So cactus do well in these kind of temperatures. It's not like they will totally go into dormancy. They keep growing and I keep watering them. So last year I lost a lot of plants because I didn't use fungicide before the winter. So I'm going to use it this time. Spray it with a bottle. You can use any kind of fungicide before the onset of winter. Okay, it is very important because we lose a lot of plants in winter and we lose a lot of cactus in the rainy season as well. So these are the 2 seasons where you have to be very careful with this fungicide because this is a time when they usually get rotten by these diseases. So I get to know a lot of things like it's better to spray some fungicide before the onset of winter. So this is the first thing I want to say. You have to be very careful regarding application of fungicide, that you should water your plants before you can spray the fungicide, and it's better to use it in the evening. Okay, so spray your plant with some water and then a fungicide solution. So my plants are doing well, but I'm going to share something very important here because you usually don't share, like in cactus videos, that they don't talk about root pruning. Yes, root pruning is very important for the development of a cactus. Usually happen when we buy a plant, we repotted it. Okay, and we usually get the cactus bare rooted only. Mostly I buy it bare. So I have to repot them, put it in the soil. So after 1 year or so, they start losing its shape. Shape, I'm not saying that stop growing, no. See, this cactus is losing its color. Okay, so this is the right time. This is the right time to repot it. I'm not going to leave this cactus till February, because February is the most growing season, but I'm going to repot it because it will not be, I don't think it going to survive after February. Okay, so I'm going to repot it right now. There's a procedure I have to follow. Let me tell you how to do it. Just take out this plant. You can see it is not green, it is, see the soil I've used. So I'm going to do some root pruning. Root pruning is kind of a, you can use a scissor or so. I don't have a scissor right now. I'm going to break this root. So it is so dry, see, there's no life in it. So nothing is going to go through these roots, and this plant will turn into a dead piece soon. So I'm going to remove these roots until I find a fresh root. It's better to do it with an, I will do it later. I'm just telling you. Okay, this is the white thing. Okay, now it's fine. Now I'm not going to repot it right now. I will wait for 1 or 2 days, get it dry. See, I have a lot of cactus I've recently taken out from there. See, this has no root. I cut all the roots, and now it is without root. Okay, so I'm not going to put it like that in a soil. It is not going to grow. This one is also uprooted. You can see. Okay, so I'm going to put all these cactus in a cocoa peat solution. Cocoa peat solution. Here is a cocoa peat mixture. Okay. So these cactus also don't have a root. You can see. Cocoa peat. I mix some cocoa peat here and just put it here. Okay, and I will spray some water occasionally. Not going to water it completely till it grows. It is better to put some root hormone if you have, to increase its growth. When the roots start developing from here, after like few months, I will repot it again in a proper cactus soil. So right now these are inside these cocoa peat. So I usually do it whenever I find the roots are not developing properly. I just break them and just put them in this cocoa peat thing, and they start growing after a while. So that's a trick. I will show you some of my cactus which is like growing after that. This one is, you see, it's plumping. Its color is also turning green. This is kind of a rare cactus. Popopia has the Lithonia, and this one is also like it. This one was not growing, so I just derooted it. See the new growth over here. So these kind of cactus, I don't want to lose them. I have to be very careful regarding their growth pattern. So whenever see there is a like problem in their growth pattern, I usually repotted it and just take out their old roots from there. So this is the thing I want to share with you, and it usually helps to like save the cactus before rotting. I try it with so many. This one is also, as you can see, it is growing in a cocoa peat right now. It was a grafted one, so that graft was not like properly growing, so I take off from the graft and just put it in a cocoa peat, and I'm expecting a growth within 2 or 3 months, not before that. So I'm going to spray some water over it, not going to completely water it. So whenever there is a growth in the roots, I will repot it again in a proper cactus soil. So this is my learning from growing cactus. This one was also not growing properly. This one is Mochocana. You can see the difference. Like I have another cactus of the same species. And see, it's so plump and round, and this one is elongated. Mochocana is not a cactus. You usually grow like this. It usually like in a ball shaped. So something is going on inside it. So I just take out, and it was like, I don't have the earlier video, but it was shrinking like from the lower side. And when I repot it again with the, I take out from the new roots start coming. See, it is plump again. So this is my learning. I just want to share with you, and it is very important. I saved a lot of my cactus. Let's see, I take out this cactus also. Just take out its old roots. I'm going to wait for 1 or 2 days and I will repot it again. So this is the thing. Regarding watering, and I'm going to restrict my watering now. So it's in December month, so I'm going to restrict it to a weekly basis. Sunday to Sunday I'm going to water them. Not before that. These are seed grown cactus. I recently repotted them, and that's in this dish. I'm expecting a growth here. So, this one is from offsets, like sometimes a cactus producing a lot of offsets like this. Okay, you can see Cactus cactus. There is a lot of offsets, so it's a kind of a same cactus. So now it's growing individually, like in a different pattern now. Soon it will turn into a cactus, like after a year or so. So this is the thing. This one is Echinopsis. No, Euphoria. Sorry. It was not growing. It's like I watered the plant like last week, and it was all wet. It was not taking the water and it was shrinking. So I have a doubt what is happening with this plant. So I just take out the plant and I'm going to repot it again. See, with the Cactus you have to be very careful. With Euphoria you have to be very careful, because when you cut them there is a milky kind of a thing it's coming out and which can be poisonous. So you have to be very careful regarding like cutting the roots of this Euphoria. You should know what kind of a plant you are handling. Is it a Euphoria or a cactus? With Euphorbias, usually the milk is going to come when I cut this. I usually wear gloves or scissor to cut the roots. Recently I repot this Cactus, so I'm expecting a flowering in February, so let's see. These are also all my cactus going well. I recently repot these snake plants, ZZ plant and another ZZ black ZZ. Agave as well. I repot them. This one is also agave. It's a blue color agave. This one is also my new aloe. No, not new one. 3-4 months back I just bought this castor yellow. It's a mix of gasteria and aloe plants, kind of. Leaves are more stronger. I like these kind of plants because these kinds of plants, like succulents, are very hardy succulents. They don't lose their shape in winter, neither in summer. So I'm very happy with gasteria yellow kind of a species. This one is another variegated variety of succulent lamifolia. I usually keep this plant like in my drawing room, in my living room, and it grows perfectly in indoor conditions. This one is a variegated variety. I will show you another. This one is a green variety. It's the same plant. I have a lot of lamifolia. It gives a lot of offsets. You can see one is there. This one is another cactus. I always cover this cactus in my video. I have a lot of them. This one is also variegated kind of a crest. Now there's winter season, so I have to be very careful whether we are getting a proper sunlight or not, because this side of this balcony is going to be like a less sunlight. So I usually take out my plants and keep it there. They are wet and they're not getting enough sun rays. This is a kind of a cactus which usually grow in the winter season. It turns pink. See? This one is also I recently repotted enormous Cactus. So it's very beautiful blue cactus. I really love it. one is also blue one. Mallow cactus. I have this one. Sisters here. This one is also not growing, so I changed the soil. Did some root pruning. So offset is coming. This is the most costly plant in the market. It's a taffro cactus, geometrizin, I think. This one, these are all the varieties of taffro cactus. This is taffro cactus, articulates. It's a rarer thing. Offsets are coming. Boninia, taffro cactus. I have some taffro cactus here all together. This one is also my agave new one. You can see the leaves are margins are blue, like white, sorry. The name is Titoconia, I think. Titoconia agave. This one is also a rare kind of Euphoria. This is a crest form of astrophyton. Crest form of all the species that I have. Let's see how these kids going to grow. This plant's going to grow in this winter. I'm expecting. This is a plant which like grow very easily. Echinopsis, like they get millions babies. I always give these plants like to people, and they get big flowers as well if you wait for 3-4 years for them. And put some fertilizer to like help them with the flowers. I usually give like fertilizer in the month of February and wow, this one, see, Echinopsis, sorry, Euphoria. Why I'm saying Echinopsis? It is Euphoria. It is a grafted variety of a Euphoria. You can see the flowers are coming. First time I can see these flowers. Very different kind of flowers, Euphoria. Small little flowers, and they're very beautiful. This one is also a rare grafted one, Mammillaria tharisaia. It's different. It's different. Some grafted grow very fast in a grafted form, but after a few years the graft started like decaying like anything. So you have to take out the graft like this one. You can see it starts shrinking from here. So you have to take out the plant from here, escape it in a cocoa peat solution for a few months, and when you start like rooting, you can change it into a different mixture. So this episode is all about root pruning. How you can save your plants, how you can save your cactus. Not plants only, cactus. I'm talking about cactus only. This is the thing. Hope you like my video, today's video, and my little bit of knowledge on my cactus. Okay. I hope I will share another video very soon. I wanted to share so many videos. See, this one is really nice. Okay, see you. This one is also repotted one. You can see it's shrinking from now. So whenever you see a cactus is shrinking, you should take out its root and just repot it again. Take out its roots. Taking out the roots is very important of a cactus because they have a very small root system. See, this one is also need repotting. Euphoria, and this cactus is growing along with this. Let's see when I will repot this plant. I have a lot of work to do. Okay then, bye bye. See you in my next video. Bye bye.